It's taken till 1:15, so 4.5 hours to do the cleanup, but it is clean. The water came all the way up to exactly where I'm standing, and then deposited a fine layer of sand for the first 6 inches, and then clay, mud. It's drying out already, which I'm very happy with. And after a rain or two and some dry days, this'll look good. We're about to lose all the leaves, so they'll come down and make it not look like mud anymore. I think it'll be real good. I took it down until I can just about see the stone that used to be here, and then graduated the outside edge better than it was before, to be honest. And this will weather in nice. There was 2 trees that were all mangled. Managed to clear those out. Pile them up at the end. And got some glass here in the roadway, as always. But you can walk here without sinking in, which is the plan. It's funny that the crust that's visible is very firm, but it's only firm for about 2 inches, so you can walk on it without any problems at all, and the machine will actually drive on it until you start to wiggle. When you wiggle, you disappear. It's like chocolate pudding. Doesn't look like it is after it's cleaned up, but while I was working here, I was up to the cabin in mud, and I've spread a little bit of the sand over the top to help with walking through it. So the one tree that was down was, of course, right here. The other tree was further over, but it's cleared, and it looks nice. Very happy with it. The sand over there, I should say the silt, where it's dry looks like sand. Where it's wet it looks like mud, so it'll be interesting to see how that weathers in. If it's a nice big sandy beach, that'll be nice. It's funny how the steel post that's to my right hand side here was put in by TVA when they built the dam back in the 40s, I think, and that designated the high water mark. And we've exceeded it before in a big storm that we had about 2 years ago, and exceeded it where the water was at the top of that post, which I thought was very impressive. The new water line was, in fact, let me see if I can see it and describe it. So the water line from this most recent storm is at the base of that black maple, a little bit higher than the base of that oak. So at least 20 feet over the top of my head. More like 30 feet above my head. Amazing. Even the cliffs have changed their character, because there's no topsoil on anything, so it's just the rock, and it's really quite different. Seems a little wrong to point out how much better things are after the hurricane, but just for us, of course, at this location, so incredibly lucky for the storm damage to have cleared about 1/3 of an acre of land, and then with all the leaves down, even the dirt beneath my feet is pleasant to walk on. Nice and dry and clear. Across the river we have a brand new, very large sandy beach. And on this side of the river we lost 3 trees. Well, lost 2 and then one was so damaged I had to chop it up. But what a fabulous spot. We actually need some more rain to fill in the cracks and level out the land. But this is awesome. Huge big sandy beach. Very pleasant. We used to have 2 flat areas this side of the tree line. They've gone, but now we have that huge big spot over there. Impressive. Quite nice. Directly in front of me is the TVA wildlife refuge. It follows the river up for several hundred acres, all the way up to Bird's Bridge. And it's now mostly clear of debris with a nice easy walking path by the river. Very pleasant.